DAB digital radio and 1089 and 1053 AM. Talksport.
Welcome back to Talksport Extra Time. Thanks for being with us as we go through the morning to the Alan Brazil Sports Breakfast on the UK's only 24-hour sports radio station. Liverpool got off to a beginning. That's about all we can say about it. I'm John Krieger in Detroit. He's Johnny Gould in London at Talksport Towers. And that beginning for Liverpool was far from expectations when Brendan Rodgers took over the helm at Anfield. It's got some of the cop up in arms as a 3-0 defeat, and problems at the back end were exposed. But I'll tell you what, it's a long season and early days, and it gives us a chance to talk about it on Talksport Extra Time. When you are at a festival and you can't get out of a car park, what do? You turn on the radio and you call us at Talksport. That's what Dave has done. He's a Liverpool fan from Allerton. He is stuck in that car park trying to get away from V Festival, and that gives him a chance to never walk alone with us. Dave, good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Hello, without the car park now, mate. We're on the way home.
Oh, well done. Drive safely. So, the start for Liverpool, your thoughts on the opening weekend? You can't be thrilled.
Well, no, I was at the game. We go on, there's a big minibus for the game, like most away games. We go away in Europe as well, and I didn't think we didn't play it that badly before the goal. I think Dowd has got it in for us. Phil Dowd, the referee, he's had it in for us. Every time we play, he gives a decision against us. I mean, neither of those were penalties, were they?
Well, now hold on. The first penalty, of course, Agger denies a goal-scoring opportunity.
It was. Well, I mean, I don't think neither of them were penalties.
Hold on. Now, come on. Now, Long has broken through, and Agger is behind him, and he comes through and takes him down. You're saying if he doesn't get taken down, coming from behind, you're saying that if Agger doesn't take him down, it's not a goal-scoring opportunity. It's not a goal-scoring opportunity, and they don't score.
I mean, last season Suarez had at least 10 or 15 at Anfield. He had 10 or 15 ones like that where he was brought down in the box, and we didn't get a decision under Kenny. Kenny Daglish did not get a decision at Anfield with referees, and Dowd was the main culprit. You look back at some of the games we had at home and away under Dowd, he does not give a decision.
Hey, I tell you something, he didn't get just a decision from referees, he didn't get a decision from your owner, Mr. Fenway, either, did he? The legend is out and gone, and Brendan Rodgers is in. Well,
I mean, in Rodgers beats us, is what we've said. And forget LFC, it's LEC, it's Liverpool Entertainment Club, because this season we're going to be the club to watch. We're going to play good football. And for the first half yesterday, we played good football. No one can deny the fact we kept the ball in the depth. We tried to play out from Reina. And, it'll take a while. It's LEC, Liverpool Entertainment Club. And
I'll tell you what, any team that loses 3-0 at West Bromwich Albion this season will be very, very upset with their afternoon's work.
You say that, but I mean, I know we had a good record at West Brom, but West Brom are a good side. Make no bones about it. They've got good players. Lukaku is a £20 million striker.
Okay, but they're not Manchester City or Manchester United, are they? I mean, with all due respect to them.
They're not a top four club, but, neither are LEC. I mean, we're, as a club, we need to be looking at, I mean, within the Europa League this year, I mean, we've done well to get in there. I mean, you look at Everton, they're not in Europe this year. Their fans like to harp on about how bad we are. Where are they? Who've they signed? Some, Scottish Premier League striker and an ex-player who left them for Spurs.
Both good players. Both very good players.
Hold on, Dave. Hold on a minute. I have two questions for you, and I'll give you time. I'll give you time to answer both. First of all, even if you take away the two penalties, you've still lost 1-0 because you haven't scored.
Right.
And second of all, and here's the more important thing. What is it about Brendan Rodgers and the signings you've made? Because if I take a look at Liverpool's signings, the biggest signing that Liverpool was rumoured to be in for was Gylfi Sigurdsson, and he ended up going to North London. So what about Brendan Rodgers' new style and about the signings you've made when the biggest transfer rumour at this point is Clint Dempsey possibly signing on, and that divides the COP in half in terms of people who like him and people who don't? What about Rodgers and the performance yesterday and the signings you've made causes you to give Liverpool the name Liverpool Entertainment Club?
I mean, right, we will be the club that give entertainment to the Premier League this year, and you look at it'll be American style. Like, you look at American sports, it's all about the entertainment. That's what the fans want. But you look at Swansea last year, they did not start the league. They lost 4-0 at Manchester City in the first game.
3-0.
And they did not start the league well. I mean, look, we've got Joe Allen at 15 million, which is a bargain. He will be going for, more than that in a couple of years, to a real top 4 team. We are not a top 4 side. He will be going for more than that. Are you saying that you'll become
a selling club, a feeder club?
I think we already are a selling club.
Liverpool Football Club, champions of Europe 5 times, with ambitions to sell their best players to Manchester City.
I think that our supporters, on the whole, have got to stop living in the past. We are not LFC anymore. We are LEC. We are Liverpool Entertainment Club. We will be the club that, like Swansea last year, where, match of the day, we are the entertainers of the league. They look to us. We keep the ball on the deck. We might not win every game, but you know full well you're going to get a good game of football when we play. Under Daglish, we were a long ball side. We had Carroll and speaking of Andy Carroll, I mentioned when I phoned him before, we were at the V Festival today. We saw him, we were involved with the hospitality area. He was in hospitality today. We saw him he was drinking in hospitality today, basically. And I mean, I like Andy Carroll as a player, but he came on for 5 minutes yesterday. I thought he made a difference, but should he really be out?
He's not a serious professional, is he?
Well, I thought he played well for England. I'm a fan of the man, but he's not a £35 million. A £35 million striker should not be, out boozing with people. Watching the propaganda DJs. You know what I mean?
Dave, hold on. £35 million. You need to take the figure out of that, because I think the £35 million was inflated by the fact that you just sold Torres and had money.
It was.
So
that's a fair comment.
You need to take the money away. Liverpool had money to burn. They wanted Carroll. Newcastle knew it, and they took him for a ride. That's the way that is. No, he's never been a £35 million striker, but that figure should have never been paid.
No, he never was. Never will be a £35 million striker. You look at someone like Alan Shearer, who was signed for £15 million, who's 10 times the player Andy Carroll is.
Hey, listen, Sergio Aguero was signed by City at the same price.
For less.
Yeah.
And you look at what he did for them.
Dave, thank you so much for the call. Safe travels home. We hope you enjoyed the festival. And we want you to be involved, by the way, just like Dave was. 08717 22 33 44, the way to get a hold of us by telephone.
We're still getting reaction from Dave in Allerton in Liverpool, who coined the new phrase Liverpool Entertainment Club without hint of irony. Was he worried about the Fenway Sports Group turning Liverpool into an entertainment brand? Oh, no, he was being absolutely serious. He thinks Liverpool are going to be the entertaining side for this coming season. I've had this anonymous text in, John. It's an interesting one. I'm going to suggest that this anonymous man is an Evertonian. We look forward to Everton's Premier League bow this season at home to Manchester United. That Liverpool fan, Dave, obviously hasn't got a clue, says anonymous Evertonian. To say a team with the history that Liverpool have should be happy to sneak into the Europa League qualifiers is crazy. Also, he can put the Scottish Premier League down all he likes. But Stephen Naismith has scored against world and European champions Spain. He scored a hat-trick on his Everton debut, and also the last Everton signed from the SPL, that's of course Nikita Jelavic of Rangers, was just about the very best and most prolific striker in the Premier League from January, when he signed until the end of the season. Good points, well made, concise and clear. He made them via 81089, 50p plus your connection charges. Don't forget, at TS Extra Time, at Johnny Gould, and at John Krieger. Or even better, you live on the phone, become a star, 08717 22 33 44. I think my own mighty Aston Villa will finish 10th, a comfortable mid-table position. They don't belong there, they belong higher, but this is after the wreckage of the Alex McLeish era, and Paul Lambert has to deal with that, particularly with new signings and a new-look defence featuring Matthew Lowton and Ron Flahr. Let's hope Darren Bent can continue staying fit and scoring the goals for Villa. Villa in 10th. And I said this controversially yesterday, that down in 11th spot, I don't have any confidence in the current regime at Liverpool. They are in transition. I can't see them doing anything except possibly doing well in the Cup. Brendan Rodgers, the jury is out for me. I think Liverpool will finish in 11th. And no, I don't think we're looking at L.E.C, the Liverpool Entertainment Club.
All right, all those sounds is a pound. I'm crusty, la, but there's nothing down. The rest of the lads ain't got it sussed. We'll have to learn 'em to talk like